What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. We are going to be going over your Monday Night Raw live from the Cajun Dome in Louisiana, June the 12th, 2017. Guys, the show started great, it ended pretty good, and everything else in between was just shit. I apologize, I haven't been I haven't done any news. I haven't done any episodes since I believe the SmackDown review. Been busy, been working, and to be honest with you guys, there isn't really a whole lot. There hasn't been a whole lot of news really worth reporting on this weekend. So I just took some time to get some things straightened out that I needed to do, and I am back now, and we're going to go over your Monday Night Raw review. Let's get right into it, guys. The show kicks off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman come out and cut a pretty decent promo on Samoa Joe that went on for a few minutes. Samoa Joe came out and got right into the ring, got right into Brock Lesnar's face, and gave him a little shoulder shove, and a massive brawl ensued, and it was just it was chaos. Kurt Angle's had to implore the whole locker room to come out and assist to try to break these two beasts up, and it was awesome. You know, the segment was by far the best thing of the night. Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar are going to tear the house down at Great Balls of Fire. And I want to mention something. I was under the assumption, per the reports and the news that we have heard so far, that the WWE had changed their Great Balls of Fire logo, but it is still the cock and balls that it was before. I mean, they're showing it left and right, and all the promos for the pay-per-view still show the cock and the balls on fire. So I guess WWE really isn't too worried about their pay-per-view logo looking like a cock and balls. So, you know, that is what it is. Like I said, guys, the locker room came out and eventually got Brock and Samoa Joe contained, and it's going to be an awesome match. Those two are going to tear the house down, and I can't wait to see it. Elias Sampson is in the ring for another one of his stupid, fucking, pointless, boring songs. He came out to a sea of boos. I mean, the crowd was just shitting all over this segment. I'm a fan of Elias Sampson. I like his look. I like his moves. I like his in-ring performance. But his character and his gimmick is going to need a little tweaking, in my opinion. Dean Ambrose comes out. A match was planned apparently with Dean Ambrose and Elias Sampson. The Miz came out, so they had a pretty decent match. The Miz came out to help Elias get the win via distraction. He failed. Dean Ambrose ended up beating the hell out of Miz, excuse me, on the outside, and Elias Sampson ended up taking advantage of the fact that the Miz was out there and got the win. Oh, excuse me, guys. Raw sucked. I'm barely hanging on. You'll have to excuse me if I yawn during the show. I'm very tired, and the show was very boring after the first segment, so, you know, excuse the fuck out of me if I'm tired. Anyway, Elias Sampson gets the win. Shattered Dreams, another Shattered Dreams production, nothing very important. Kurt Angle and The Miz are backstage. Kurt tells The Miz that he's going to have to handle his own problems as far as Dean Ambrose goes. Cedric Alexander versus Noam Dar. Cedric wins. Alicia Fox is on the cell phone with Noam Dar. She's on a video chat through the whole fucking match. She's screaming, and it's just fucking annoying bullshit. You know, where they're going with the cruiserweight division lately is just it's a travesty. It's very boring, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck about the cruiserweight division. Sorry, guys. With the exception of Neville, there's nothing intriguing about the cruiserweight division whatsoever. They take a break, and we get some fucking pointless. Well, not pointless, I don't guess. Um, Roman Reigns promo or vignette or whatever you want to call it for about 10 minutes. It felt like Roman Reigns has some big fucking announcement that he's going to fucking announce at SummerSlam. Who gives a fuck? I mean, apparently next week Roman Reigns is going to come out and have some huge announcement for SummerSlam. So, don't really know what that is. Don't care. The only good part about it was we did not see him on Raw tonight. Bray Wyatt cuts a promo on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins comes out and they talk shit, and Bray Wyatt plays some mind games with Seth Rollins. The lights go out, he disappears from the ring. The lights come back on, and he's all of a sudden back up on the screen backstage cutting another promo, and it's obvious that the next feud for Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins is going to happen. So that's what we've got to look forward to for the next couple months. I'd say Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt are going to go at it for a couple months. That's that. Kalisto versus Apollo Crews again, and who cares? Again, there's only so many times you can see a match, guys, and I think we've exceeded that limit with Kalisto and Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews gets the win clean. Let's see. Look at my notes. The Miz is backstage talking to Heath Slater and Rhino, and they end up making a tag match between Heath Slater and Rhino and The Miz with a mystery partner to be named later. What this segment with the women, it wasn't horrible, but Alexa Bliss comes out and starts to cut her promo. Nia Jax comes out. Mickie James and Dana Brooke come out. We get to see Emma is finally back, recovered from her injury. She is back in full effect, looking good as hell. And then we get Sasha Banks that comes out. They're all in heat and contention for the #1 contendership. They're all wanting to take advantage of Alexa not having an opponent right now. So they make a 6-woman tag match with Nia Jax, Emma, and Alicia Fox versus Dana Brooke, Mickie James, and Sasha Banks. Sasha, Dana, Dana and Mickie get the win. This is the promo. This is the vignette that was very pointless in my opinion. We've got a promo for Finn Balor. Finn Balor has yet to be seen since his Extreme Rules match, and it's almost like they're wanting us, like reminding us that Finn Balor's a member of the roster. Like, don't forget him. You know, you haven't seen him on TV for a couple weeks, so they do a big long promo and a vignette for him, which was pointless in my opinion. We got Corey Graves backstage, does an interview with Bayley that made Bayley look completely ridiculous, and she ended it with a hug. Corey Graves acted like you're the fucking biggest idiot I've ever seen. It was cringe, to say the least. This interview with Bayley did nothing to help her career or her storyline whatsoever. Heath Slater and Rhino versus The Miz and a teddy bear on a tricycle. Yeah, that's what we got tonight, guys. We got a teddy bear, or not a teddy bear, but we got a dude dressed up in a fucking bear suit on a tricycle. When he first came out, I thought it was probably more than likely Dean Ambrose, but that was the obvious choice. The Miz ends up beating the hell out of the bear, taking the mask off. It's some random guy. Apparently, they switch the bears, probably under the ring somehow, and Dean Ambrose emerges as a bear. He gives fucking Dean Ambrose, or he gives the Miz the fucking dirty deeds. And guys, I'll be honest with you, these fucking reviews are getting harder and harder to do on Monday Night Raw. I am very seriously contemplating doing a Raw and SmackDown review, just combining them both into one video. It's just, I'm struggling, guys. I'm really struggling. I'm not going to stop this and record it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just stop this right now and record it in the morning when I'm not fucking exhausted. but I may just power on through, guys. I'm done halfway through the show. It's getting harder and harder to review this show. It's fucking boring, man. It's fucking bullshit. We got a 3 hour fucking show and we see one really good segment and that's it. And sometimes we don't even get that. Sometimes we don't even get one good fucking segment out of a 3 hour show. SmackDown Live is 2 hours and we usually get at least two good segments out of that show. I don't know, guys. It's really getting fucking boring. Slater and Rhino get the win. Neville versus Rich Swann. Neville beats Rich Swann down before the match even starts and cuts a promo on Akira Tozawa. And it was that. Big Cass is laid out backstage again. Looks like the Revival was in the background. They have a match with Gallows and Anderson. Enzo and Cass decide to go ahead and have the match. Cass tries to power through, lasts for a few minutes in the match, and then ends up getting hurt. And then Gallows and Anderson get the win. The Big Show comes out to save Enzo. Cass is looking jealous in the corner, and it's some kind of weird fucking storyline. Later backstage, Enzo says, "I've got to ask. I've just got to know. Did you do it?" And Big Show says that there's only one word to describe Cass, and that's SAWFT, soft. So that was pointless. Well, we're on to our tag team title match, guys, with the Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag team championships. This match was great. By far the match of the night. It was a really good match. But the way they fucking ended it was bullshit. I would have been happy with either team winning. I would have been fine if Sheamus and Cesaro won. I would have been fine if the Hardy Boys won. I would have been fine with either outcome, but they end up Sheamus gets the first fall, Matt Hardy gets the second fall, and then it's a double count out and the match is over. And that's how Monday Night Raw goes off. Guys, I'm going to give this show tonight a 3. And the only fucking reason they're getting that from me is because of the Joe and Brock Lesnar segment. I've probably lost 5 or 6 subscribers just by this shitty review, but I'm sorry, guys. It's probably going to start being a shitty review for a fucking shitty Monday Night Raw. Like I said, guys, interesting thing. I did a quick video earlier about the Hardys interview with Corey Graves on the WWE Network. Very intriguing, very interesting to watch. Corey Graves actually asked the question that everybody's wanted to ask: is what's the deal with the broken gimmick? Matt Hardy basically said it is not a matter of if, but when. And there's no doubt in my mind that we will see broken Matt Hardy on WWE, and it will be the most interesting and important thing that has happened in the WWE in years. I can't wait to see it. I am very proud that they actually asked this question on this interview. I thought it was a really good special. You guys should go watch it if you haven't. I haven't watched Table for Three or not Table for Three, but whatever little shitty podcast, fake ass podcast that they do on the WWE Network. Bring it to the table. I haven't watched it yet. I'm recording the review straight after Raw. I apologize that this review probably sucked, but I'm going to record it. I'm going to put it out for you guys anyway, and hopefully you will find it in your heart to forgive me. I apologize sincerely for the lack of energy and the lack of interest that I have for Monday Night Raw. I sit on my couch, I watch the show every week, and it gets monotonous and boring, and it's hard to get through the show, let alone a review sometimes. So let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments below if you would think that it would be better for me to do a Raw / SmackDown review to combine the two shows. I think that might be something I would think about doing if you guys wouldn't mind it being that way. Ray Rock, let me know what you think about that, brother, because you're pretty much the only one that sound off in the comments. For those of you that haven't yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. Sorry if it was a shitty review, guys, but it was a shitty Monday Night Raw, and that's all I got in me right now. Hopefully SmackDown will be better tomorrow, and I will be refreshed and not lethargic and bored, and maybe I'll give you a better review. That's all I got for you guys today, guys. Hope you have a good one. Sorry that Monday Night Raw fucking sucks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a